and welcome to a special Sunday night edition of the AFR Monday Night Double Play, brought to you by our sponsors, PLAAY.com. And tonight we're going to be doing a very special David Ortiz tribute game. So tonight we're going to be playing a game of History Maker Baseball, and we're using the all-time franchise great teams, and we're going to be playing a game between the all-time franchise great New York Yankees against the hometown Boston Red Sox. So, of course, David Ortiz will be the designated hitter for the Boston Red Sox. So it should be a really fantastic night tonight. Hopefully it'll be maybe a close game, although, of course, I'll be happy if it's a blowout for the Red Sox. I was going to do the last game played for David Ortiz, but unfortunately that ended up being the final game of a 3-game sweep in the first round of the playoffs for the Red Sox this year. So I thought this would be a more appropriate game to play with the all-time franchise greats, since David Ortiz is obviously one of the all-time greats for the Boston Red Sox, and hopefully, knock on wood, he will at some time be a Hall of Famer, because he definitely deserves to do that. So what we're gonna have tonight is a matchup between Pedro Martinez will be starting for the Boston Red Sox, and Catfish Hunter will be starting for the New York Yankees. Catfish Hunter from the 1975 season, and the 2000 Pedro Martinez season will be the starter for the Red Sox. All right, so depending on what happens, we'll have maybe some different pitchers in for each team. I've actually never seen a loss rolled by Pedro Martinez with this all-time franchise great set. So we'll see what happens. I am using the umpires from the all-time umpire set. This is available as a free download over on the PLAAY.com site. And they are umpires throughout the history of the game of baseball. So I thought that was appropriate for the game tonight. But all right, if you have never joined us before for a live show, welcome aboard. Please feel free to use the chat window on the side. I will try to answer your questions throughout the game. And hopefully we'll have some people that will jump in and answer questions as well. And if you have joined us before for a live show, thank you for coming back. This should be a really fantastic event. Of course, I am very biased on the legacy of David Ortiz, as evidenced by my shirt that I'm wearing tonight and the accoutrements that are in the background here of the show. I am a diehard Red Sox fan, and I feel that David Ortiz is one of the great players that have stepped onto the diamond throughout the history of baseball. And so I thought this was a great time to do a tribute to David Ortiz. So if you have any David Ortiz trivia or just some random thoughts you'd like to share throughout the show, please feel free to put them up in the chat window, and I will point them out throughout the show. But otherwise, we'll head down to the field. The Red Sox will be hosting the Yankees tonight. I thought that was only appropriate, and so we'll head down to Fenway Park for a matchup between the all-time franchise great New York Yankees against the all-time franchise great Boston Red Sox. All right, here we go. All right, so here we are down on the field, and let's go to our announcer for the starting lineups for tonight's game. Batting first for the New York Yankees and playing shortstop is Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter. Batting second and playing second base is Robinson Cano. Robinson Cano from the 2012 season. Batting third and playing in center field, Mickey Mantle. And batting cleanup and playing in left field tonight, none other than Babe Ruth. Batting fifth and playing in right field, the 1961 MVP, Roger Maris. The designated hitter for tonight's game for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. Playing first base and batting seventh, Lou Gehrig. Doing the catching tonight and batting eighth, Yogi Berra. And batting ninth and playing third is Greg Nettles. And doing the pitching tonight for the New York Yankees is the 1975 version of Catfish Hunter. All right, and here is your starting lineup for the all-time franchise great Boston Red Sox. Leading off and playing in center field, 1912, Tris Speaker. Batting second and playing second base, the 2008 MVP, Dustin Pedroia. And give it up, batting third, your designated hitter, 2006 version of David Big Papi Ortiz. Batting cleanup and playing in left field, the 1941 version of Ted Williams. Batting fifth and playing first base, Carl Yastrzemski. Playing at shortstop and batting sixth is Noma Garcia Parra. Batting eighth and playing in right field is Dwight Dewey Evans. Batting eighth and playing at third is the Chicken Man himself, Wade Boggs. And finally, batting ninth and doing the catching is Carlton Pudge Fisk. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your all-time franchise great New York Yankees and Boston Red Sox. All right. So here we go. Obviously, when you're playing a game with all-time franchise greats, there are going to be players that are on the bench who should not be on the bench. We have a lot of former MVPs and just all-time great players. But that's one of the great things about this set is that you're able to pick and choose amongst players who are really in the pantheon of the game here tonight. So, in accordance of such a great occasion, both teams are going to be harmonious. I'll give them both harmony for the game. And so we will roll to see what the pre-game checks are. So here we go. Well, first we'll roll for the Yankees. And we get a 3-6. So that means it's a note from the team trainer, and it is a non-issue. So nothing going for the Yankees. So here's the roll for the Red Sox. And we get a 1-4. So that's a note from the batting coach. And it is a major perk with a reserve. All right, so let's see what happens. The reserve, it's a reserve outfielder. So hey, we'll give that to Jim Rice. He is on the top of this stack, and he gets a Let's see, 6. He gets a Delta rating for this game. All right, so maybe Jim Rice will get a pinch hit or perhaps come in to bat at some point during the game. I can't see him replacing Ted Williams, but you never know. So we'll just make a note here that Jim Rice has a Delta rating for the game. All right, and here we go. Your umpires for tonight at home plate is Bernice Guerra. Bernice was the first female umpire in Major League Baseball. It's from the 1972 season. The umpire at second base is Bob Motley. Bob Motley was a noted Negro League umpire. Doing the umpiring at second base is Tom Connolly. He was an umpire from 1898 to 1931. And finally, the umpire at third base is Emmett Ashford. He was an umpire from 1966 to 1970, and he was the first African-American Major League Baseball umpire. So there you go, folks. All right, we are ready to get underway. Let's see. Let me just check on the comments. Somebody's asking what Delta rating. So when you roll on the chart and it says that a player gets a Delta rating for the game, you will look on the chart here. It's on the back side. It's on the Stormy Clubhouse mood. And you'll see down here, it'll say Delta ratings. If it's a sunny, which would be for Jim Rice, you'll see here. So if Jim Rice bats and he gets a roll that has a Delta rating, we'll just roll a single die again, and here it'll tell us what happens. All right. So there we go. All right. Pedro Martinez has finished his warm-up tosses, and we are all set to go between the all-time franchise great New York Yankees and the all-time great Boston Red Sox. All right. Let's see. All right, so here we go, folks. Derek Jeter steps in, and he will lead off for the game. We get a 1-1-4. The pitcher is definitely fresh. Derek Jeter will ground out to short. And we've got one down. And that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Let's see. Oh, triple fives. The pitcher is definitely an ace and a star. So Robinson Cano will get a deep fly out to right field. So 2 down. And that'll bring up Mickey Mantle, the 1956 version of Mickey Mantle. We get a 2-2-6. Let's see, is the batter hit by pitch? He is a double control, so we'll roll the decider die again. He is not hit by the pitch. Let's see, he is not the cleanup batter. Babe Ruth is, so he will fly out to left field unless he is a whiffer, in which he is. So Pedro gets Mickey Mantle to strike out. So 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. And we will head to the bottom of the first with no score. Let's see, and I forgot to set up my scoreboard. So just a second here. Okay. Let's see. All right. And so let me know how you guys are doing out there tonight. How everybody enjoyed the spat of games on the football schedule today. I'm definitely looking forward to tuning into the Red Sox game as soon as I get done the game here tonight. But if anybody has any thoughts on what's going on in the sports world, let me know in the chat window. Otherwise, we'll head here to the bottom of the first. Catfish Hunter finishes his warm-up tosses, and he will face Tris Speaker to lead off the bottom of the first. He gets a 1-2-5. Let's see, he is not a struggler. Tris Speaker is not patient, so that is going to be a ground out to third. All right, so one down for the 2008 MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Let's see, 356. Oh, unfortunately, he is the same handedness, so he will strike out. And there are 2 quick outs for Catfish Hunter. And here we go, your man of the evening, Big Papi, David Ortiz steps up, 2 out, nobody on. 2, 3, 4. There's no runner on base. He actually is a designated hot batter, so we're going to go to the fence rating. All right, so here we go. We'll go to the fence. He is a full home run king, so anything but a 1 is going to be a home run. Oh, and we get a 5. He crushes it. There we go. Big Papi takes Catfish Hunter deep to right field. And we have got a 1-run lead for the hometown Boston Red Sox. All right, Big Papi. There we go. Let's see. All right, so Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams will step up to the plate. This is the 1941 version of him. He'll step up with nobody on and 2 out. And let's see, we get a 1, 2, 5. Pitcher is not a struggler, and he is patient, so he's going to get a base on balls unless the umpire is lenient. Bernice Jera is semi-lenient. Let's see. So this case she is not, so she is going to call a walk. All right, so that is going to bring Yaz up to the plate with 1 on and 2 out. Carl Yastrzemski, the 1967 version from the Impossible Dream team. Let's see, we get a 3-6-6. So unfortunately, he is just going to fly out to center field for the 3rd out. That'll strand Williams at first, but a solo home run from Ortiz gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead as we head into the top of the 2nd inning. All right, here we go. Let's see, it's going to be Babe Ruth, Roger Maris, and Reggie Jackson. Talk about a murderer's bro. Here we go. The Babe leads off the inning. 2-3-6. Oh, goodness, and that's going to be a double control, which Pedro Martinez absolutely has. So that means that he is going to get Babe Ruth to ground out to the mound, and then Roger Maris is going to ground out to the shortstop for 2 quick outs in the inning. Shades of the 1999 All-Star game. All right, so here we go. Reggie Jackson strides to the plate. The 1980 version of Reggie Jackson. There's 2 out, nobody on. And we get a 1-3-4 gold catcher. Let's see, that's Pudge. He is semi-gold. The dot says yes. So that is going to be a strikeout. Reggie takes a mighty hack, and he goes down. So no score for the Yankees in the top of the 2nd. We'll head to the bottom of 2nd with Boston on top, 1-0. We're going to have Nomar, Dewey, and Boggs due up for the Red Sox. Let's see. All right, just checking up on the comments. All right, we got a Big Papi comment up there. Yes, obviously I'm a big David Ortiz fan. Very happy to see him get a solo home run in the 1st inning. All right, here we go. Let's see, 255 for Noma. Catfish Hunter, he is not a star. Nomar is not a home run king, though, so he is going to fly out to left field. All right, so 1 down for Dwight Dewey Evans. One, 2, 5. All right, the pitcher is not a struggler. Let's see, he is semi-patient. So it's going to be a walk, and let's see, 1, 2, 5. Nope. All right, so he is going to draw a 1-out walk. And that'll bring up the Chicken Man himself, Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. All right. Let's see what he can do. If he can get him over. 144. Let's see. He's a semi-flash. In this case, he is not a flash. 144. Boggs is a hero, so that's going to be a single into right field. All right, so a hit. And we are going to have a runners at first and second for the number 9 batter, Carlton Pudge Fisk. All right. So let's see. 1 down, 2 on for Pudge. 146 flash. Oh, and we get the decider dot for Catfish Hunter this time, so that's going to be a big strikeout. All right, so that'll be the second out of the inning. We'll go back to the top of the order. And the 1912 Tris Speaker will bat, see if he can get a big 2-out run. 4, 5, 6. He is not patient, so it's going to be a fly out to center field, and we'll go to the chemistry chart for the top of the 3rd inning. All right, so after 2 full, Red Sox are on top, 1-0, thanks to a solo home run from Big Papi David Ortiz. All right, let me catch up on the comments. Oh yeah, somebody was talking about Pudge. Yes, Carlton Fisk was the first Pudge catcher in Major League Baseball. Not to take any credit away from Pudge Ivan Rodriguez, who was also an excellent catcher. All right, so here we go. Top of the 3rd, and we'll go to the chemistry chart. Both teams have full harmony. We get a 1-5. And that says the pitching team have harmony. Yes, outfielder makes a sliding grab. So Gehrig will fly out. We'll say he flies out to right field. And there is 1 down. For Yogi, I never said all the things I said. Berra. 1 out, nobody on. Let's see, we get a 3-4-6. Is he eager? He is not, so he is going to draw a walk, and then we're going to go back to the chemistry chart. All right, Berra draws a 1-out walk, and Greg Nettles will come up. Both teams have full harmony, so that is the first base runner for the Yankees. Let's see, we get a 3-4. Batting team does have harmony. He waits on his pitch and smacks a single to the outfield. All right, so Berra is going to end up at 3rd. And that's going to be the first hit of the game for the Yankees. And we're going to go back to the top of the order. Number 2, Derek Jeter. Number 2 will step up. Derek with a 2 out, no 2 men on. Derek Jeter, he ground out his first time up. Let's see. Oh no, sorry. There's only 1 out. Yeah, Garrick let off the inning, flying out, and then walk and a single. All right, let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Oh man. So there we go. That's the fresh and the flash with Pedro Martinez. He has double flash, and we're in the 3rd, so he is full fresh. So that means he is going to strike out Jeter, and then he is going to strike out Robinson Cano. Oh boy, that came up big. All right, so after 2.5, the Red Sox are on top, 1-0. All right, so we'll flip through here. Jeter and Cano are gone. Let's see. People are adding in some Yogi Berra quotes. 90% of the game is half mental. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite ones of Yogi Berra. All right, so here you go. Bottom of the 3rd, the Red Sox will have Pedroia, Ortiz, and Williams batting. Let's see, that was a 2. So 2, 3, 4. There is no runner on base. Pedroia is not hot, so he is going to pop out to 3rd. So 1 and down for David Ortiz. He hit a solo homer in his first at bat. That's the only run of the game so far. Let's see, 455. Oh, hey, and Catfish Hunter only has semi-flash, and the dot says no. David Ortiz is a full home run king. So guess what, folks? He just hit his second home run of the night on David Ortiz night here at the AFR desk. And there we go. It is 2-0 Red Sox on 2 solo home runs from David Ortiz. How about that? All right. Oh, boy. All right. So Ted Williams will step up. He walked his first at bat. Got 1 down here. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. The pitcher does have control, so Williams is going to ground out back to the mound for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Carl Yastrzemski. He flew out to center field. His first at bat, 4.55 with a dot. Yeah, the pitcher does have flash, so he will get Yaz to go down swinging, but not before David Ortiz adds another solo shot. And after 3 full, the Red Sox are on top, 2-0. All right. Everybody that was hoping for a good showing from David Ortiz on David Ortiz night is definitely enjoying the game here. All right, let's see. Let me just check out the comments, make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, let's see. So the Yankees are going to have Mantle, Ruth, and Maris due up here in the 4th. Talk about a murderer's row. Let's see how Pedro Martinez deals with him. 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Does he have a good eye? He does not. So it's going to be a strikeout, and then we're going to go to the right now chart. All right, so for Babe Ruth, he ground out his first at bat, so it's going to be a neutral batter against a semi-hot pitcher. 2-2. Cold pitcher, no. So he's going to line out to third. And there are 2 down in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up the 1961 MVP, Roger Maris. Maris ground out his first at bat. We get a 1-3-4 gold catcher. He's semi-gold, so no. He is not a champion, so we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. All right, so Maris swings, connects. There's a drive to the outfield. 2-5 is the center fielder, Iron. That is Tris Speaker. No, he is gold. So he's going to make a running grab of a looping liner for the out. So L8 goes Maris. And after 3.5, the Red Sox are on top. 2-0. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Catfish Hunter, he has given up 3 hits, but unfortunately, 2 of them have been solo home runs to David Big Papi Ortiz. Garcia Parra, Evans, and Boggs are due up this inning. Let's see. Somebody's asking to somebody's saying Ortiz has had his tribute, have Rice replace him at DH. All right, we'll get at least into the last third of the game before we think about replacing David Ortiz at DH. But good thought, at least. All right, so here we go. Noma is up. He flew out his first at bat. 1-4-6 flash. Yes, he does not have a good eye, so Nomar is going to strike out to lead off the inning. That'll bring up Dewey Evans. He walked his first at bat. 2-5-6. Struggler, no. Champion or patient. Yes, so he is going to walk. All right, so 2 walks for Evans. Then I'll bring up the Chicken Man himself, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He singled his first at bat. 446 star. No. See, it's sad sack, utility, or patient. Oh, unfortunately he is. So he's gonna wait it out, but then take a called third strike. Oh wow. All right, so 2 down. And that'll bring up Carlton Pudge Fisk. He struck out his first at bat. 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no. Patient, no. So he is going to... Oh, he's actually going to strike out. All right, so a 1-out walk. Catfish Hunter is able to pitch around. And after 4 full... It is 2-0 Red Sox, thanks to 2 solo home runs by David Ortiz on David Ortiz night. And yes, absolutely, Johnny Volume is asking, is it David Ortiz bobblehead night? You know it is. It's David Ortiz bobblehead night here at Fenway Park. All right, so here we go. Top of the 5th. Pedro Martinez is cruising along here. He's got a 1-hit shutout going on. And the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson, will step up. He struck out his first at bat. And, oh no, 155. Oh, he just deposited a shot into deep center field. And he will slowly trot around the bases with a solo home run. Oh, wow. Oh, Reggie. He was not intimidated at all by Pedro, and suddenly it is a 1-run game here in the top of the 5th. Lou Gehrig will step up with nobody on and nobody out. 3, 5, 6. Oh, let's see. He is not utility or sad sack, so that's going to be a single down the line. All right. So... Suddenly, the Yankees are in business here. Reggie Jackson with a home run to lead off the inning to cut it to a 2-1, and then a single by Lou Gehrig, and now Yogi Berra step up. He walked his first at bat. 2, 4, 5. He is a hero. He's going to single. Uh-oh. That's going to put runners at first and second with nobody out. And suddenly, Pedro Martinez is on the ropes here. 3 straight batters have reached. Third baseman Craig Nettles will come up, and he is also singled. Let's see, 115. Oh, there we go. Martinez is still fresh, so he is going to pop out. We'll say he pops out to second base. And so a big first out of the inning for Pedro. So now there's 1 out, 2 on. So double play is in order. Derek Jeter steps up. Derek Jeter is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Let's see, 3, 5, 5. Struggler, no. Champion. Oh, he's a semi-champion, but no. So it's going to be a ground out to second base. All right, so it's going to be a force out at second, and Jeter will be safe on the fielder's choice. All right, so we're going to have runners at the corners with 2 down for the 2012 version of Robinson Cano. Let's see. Yeah, people are saying never mention a shutout in progress. Yes, absolutely. Just as I mentioned that. Reggie slams a home run. All right, so here we go. Runners at the corners. 2 outs for Robinson Cano. 3-3-6. Pedro Martinez is absolutely an ace, so Cano is going to fly out to center field to strand those runners, and we will head to the bottom of the 5th. Now a 2-1 game. All right. So, the Red Sox will have the top of the order due up. Speaker Pedroia and David Ortiz. Catfish Hunter, he's actually pitched a good game, just 3 hits, but 2 of those were solo home runs to David Ortiz. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no. Patient, no. So he is going to ground out to third base. All right, 1 down for Dustin Pedroia. Nobody on. Pedroia is 0 for 2. 2, 4, 6. Hunter does have control, so he's going to ground out to the mound. 1, 3. And there are 2 out and nobody on for David Ortiz. Ortiz is 2 for 2 with 2 solo home runs so far. The only 2 runs of the game for the Red Sox. Let's see, 1, 4, 6. Flash, yes. Oh, so this time Catfish Hunter wins the battle and he strikes him out. All right, so after 5 full, the Red Sox are on top 2-1 here at Fenway. All right, let's see. So Pedro still on the mound. We're going to have Mantle, Ruth, and Maris up. Let's see. 1, 3, 3. Oh no! Mantle is a full slugger, so that is going to be a solo home run for the Yankees to lead off the top of the 6th. And just like that, it is tied up at 2 apiece here at Fenway. Oh boy. Pedro is not happy with himself on the mound, but he'll get himself together and he'll face off against Babe Ruth. Here we go. 1-1-5. He is still fresh, so he'll jam Babe Ruth and he'll get him to pop up to first base. All right, so 1 down, nobody on for Roger Maris. Roger Maris is 0 for 2 so far. Let's see. All right, Roger Maris, yeah, no hits so far. Let's see, 1, 4, 4. Oh, and Pedro is a double flash. It's asking, the umpire is semi-lenient. The dot says no. So that is going to be 2 strikeouts. He's going to strike out Maris and strike out Jackson to end the inning. But not before the Mickey Mantle ties the game on a solo home run to lead it off. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th and all knotted up at 2 apiece. And yes, every single run so far has been scored on a solo home run. Big Papi David Ortiz has hit 2 solo home runs for the Yankees. Reggie Jackson and Mickey Mantle have hit solo home runs. All right, what a game we got here. Head to the bottom of the 6th. Catfish Hunter still on the mound. He'll face Williams, Ostremski, and Garcia Parra. We get a 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no. Patient, yes he is. So let's see, 1, 2, 5. Yep, he is going to draw a leadoff walk. All right, so 1 on, nobody out for Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz is 0 for 2 so far. Let's see, 1, 1, 2. Flash, he's semi-flash, yes. Not a good eye, so he's going to strike out for a big first out of the game. Let's see. Somebody's asking how many strikeouts so far. So Pedro has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 7. Pedro Martinez has 7. Catfish Hunter has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 8 now. As Garcia Parra steps up to the plate with 1 on and 1 out. Garcia Parra is 0 for 2 so far. Let's see, 4, 5, 5 flash. Oh, Catfish Hunter is only semi-flash. Oh, but Nomar is not a home run king, so he is just going to ground out to first base. But that will advance Williams to second. All right, so now 2 out. And a man on second for Dewey Dwight Evans. And Evans is he has drawn 2 walks in his 2 at-bats tonight. So let's see what happens here. 2, 3, 4 runners on base. Yes. So we're going to go to the plate drama chart. We get a 2-5. Is the catcher gold? He is not. Otherwise, the catcher loses in the dirt. So it's going to be a passed ball. So Williams is going to advance to third on the pass ball. And then we'll go back to the main chart. All right, so Evans with a chance to drive in the go-ahead run with 2 out and a man on third. 1, 2, 2. Let's see, Workman, no. Champ or a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. Oh, yes. The dot says yes. So he's going to get a nubbed infield single. Williams running on contact, and he is going to score on that hit. And the Red Sox go up 3-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. All right, so that will bring up that'll bring up let's see, Evans. No, sorry, that'll bring up Wade Boggs. With 1 on and 2 out. Boggs is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. 1-3-5. Oh, so we're going to go to the unusual chart for the first time. The lead die is blue. So that means we're going to go to the umpire chart. So we'll go to the umpire chart with a runner on first. We got a 1-5. Is there a respected umpire at home? No. Other umpires, let's see. So it would have been a called third strike. Other umpires called ball 2. The batter is still at bat. All right. So Boggs stays alive on a close call. We'll roll again on the main chart. 3-4-4. Prospect, no. Patient, he's semi-patient. And the dot says yes, so he's going to draw a walk. All right. So a big 2-out walk from Wade Boggs. That'll bring up Carlton Fisk. Carlton Fisk, he's looking to avoid a bad night. He is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. But now he's got runners at second and first with 2 out. Let's see what he can do. 1-4-4. Flash. He's semi-flash, so yes, but we're going to go to the umpire questionable or lenient. Oh boy, so we're going to roll the decider die again. If it's a dot, the umpire is lenient, and it's going to be ball 4. If not, it'll be an inning-ending strikeout. Oh, and the umpire is lenient. Oh, boy. So, instead of an inning-ending strikeout, it's a walk, and that is going to load the bases. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. So that'll bring up Tris Speaker. And I think that the Yankees are going to go to their bullpen. So we're going to bring in Sparky Lyle to face Tris Speaker. That'll end the night for Hunter. He goes 5 2/3. He gave up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So far, 3 runs. He's responsible for all the runners on base. And he's given up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walks. Oh boy. And then he gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 strikeouts. And 2 home runs, both of them to David Ortiz. And now Sparky Lyle will come out. This is the 1974 version of Sparky Lyle. So we got the bases full of Red Sox. With 2 out. The reliever comes on, Sparky Lyle to face Tris Speaker. Here we go. 4-4-5. 4-4-5. Workman, no. Oh, he's not a patient batter, so he's going to get Tris Speaker to ground out to first. And that is going to end the 6th inning. All right, so that'll close the book on Hunter. He gives up 3 runs. And we will head to the top of the 7th. And the Red Sox now on top, 3-2. Let's see. We're going to let Pedro start the inning. But we're going to have... We'll have Lefty Grove and Jonathan Papelbon in the bullpen for the Red Sox. All right, here we go. 4-5-5. Oh, he is double flash. Gehrig is not a good eye, so he is going to strike out Gehrig and Berra to start the 7th. 2 quick outs. That was huge. All right, that'll bring up Greg Nettles, the third baseman. Nettles is 1 for 2 with a single. And we get a 1-5-6. Let's see, is he a whiffer? No. Oh, so we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. And we get a 2-3. Is the center fielder iron? That is Tris Speaker. He is not iron, so it's going to be an easy fly out. Speaker tracks it down. So the Yankees go 1-2-3 in the 7th. All right, so it is time to stretch here in Fenway. All right, so let me switch the camera here, and let me grab my ukulele. All right, so I'll share with everybody. I was celebrating my birthday today. My birthday is actually tomorrow. I'm turning 41, so tomorrow being a Monday and all, we had a party today, so so I decided to celebrate today. So forgive any of my diction or pronunciation tonight, because I have been celebrating all day today. But so here we go. Ooh, I think my ukulele is perhaps out of tune. There we go. All right, so here we go. If you're at home, stand up and join us, and sing, join along here as we do the 7th inning stretch here at Fenway Park. All right. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. And I don't care if I ever get back. So let's root for the Red Sox. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. There we go. All right. One of my favorite traditions here on the AFR channel is doing the 7th inning stretch. So thank you for hanging out with me on this Sunday night, and we'll head into the bottom of the 7th with my beloved all-time franchise great Red Sox leading 3-2 over their rivals, the New York Yankees. All right. Let's see. So Sparky Lyle came on to get the last out of the bottom of the 6th, so he's going to stay on for now, but there'll be some action in the Yankee bullpen just in case. But Pedroia will lead things off, while Pedroia, Ortiz, and Williams are due up. All right, we got a 1-3-4 to lead things off. Let's see, gold catcher. Berra is neutral. Let's see, champion. Oh, so Pedroia is going to lead off with a bloop single into left field. All right, so that'll bring up David Ortiz. He is 2 for 3 with 2 solo home runs. All right, so we'll have a lefty on lefty matchup. See what happens. 5, 5, 6. Oh, and Lyle is an ace, so Ortiz is going to line out to third for a big first out of the inning. That'll bring up Ted Williams. Ted Williams is 0 for 1, but with 2 walks and a run scored. So another lefty on lefty matchup. 5, 5, 6. Ace, yes. Oh, he will get Ted Williams to line out to third. And suddenly there is 2 down. And we'll have another lefty up. Carl Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski is 0 for 3 with 2 Ks and a fly out to center field. Let's see, 1, 2, 6. That's gonna be a fresh. And he's semi-fresh. He gets it. That's gonna be a line out to second base. So after that leadoff single, Lyle's able to pitch around it, and we're gonna head into the top of the 8th with the Red Sox leading 3-2. All right, so Pedro is still on the mound as we enter the top of the 8th. We're going to have Jeter, Cano, and Mantle are due up. We'll have... Oh, let's see. We'll have young Babe Ruth up in the bullpen, as well as Jonathan Papelbon. But we'll let Pedro Martinez stay on the mound to start things off. 3, 4, 6. Let's see, is he eager? He is not. So Jeter's going to draw a leadoff walk, and we're going to go to the chemistry chart for the second batter. Robinson Cano. Unless we bring in a pinch hitter. We're going to let Pedro go. All right, so here we go. 1, 2. Is the batting team dissonance? Oh, no. So it's going to be a fence chart. All right, let's see. Is Cano... does he have his semi-qualities? He does. Oh, boy. So we're going to roll on the home run chart. So anything but a 1. Oh! How about that? How about that? Oh, Robinson Cano goes deep to right field, but Dewey Evans is able to track it down. He leaps at the fence and gets a humongous first out of the inning in what would have been a go-ahead 2-run homer in the top of the 8th. That is awesome. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Cano wants to have that one back. He just missed it. Oh, boy. That's... that is awesome. All right. So I think with that, we're going to not take our chances anymore. And Terry Francona is going to come out to the mound, and he is going to bring in Babe Ruth. And Babe Ruth is going to face Mickey Mantle with 1 down and 1 on. So Martinez goes 7 1/3. He gives up 5 hits, just 2 runs so far. Let's see. He had 1. Just 1 walk. No, 2 walks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 strikeouts and 2 home runs. All right, so Babe Ruth will come out. So this is Babe Ruth from the 1916 season. In 1916, Babe Ruth went 23-12 with 170 strikeouts and a 1.75 ERA. Just amazing at just 21 years old. It's so funny to think. I mean, if somebody like Babe Ruth came up nowadays, especially as a left-handed pitcher, there's absolutely no chance that he would have ever, become a full-time batter. Just it really goes to show what a fantastic athlete George Herman Ruth was as a player. So, all right, so here we go. 1916 Babe Ruth pitching, facing the 1956 version of Mickey Mantle with 1 on and 1 out. And we get a 1-3-4 gold catcher. Yes, he does not have a good eye, so that's going to be a strikeout. So Pudge frames it and gets the call for a big second out. And so here we go. Something that probably can only happen in History Maker Baseball here. Babe Ruth is facing off against Babe Ruth with 2 out and 1 on in a 1-run game. Let's see. Oh, somebody's asking what year Terry Francona. I'd have to go with the 2007 Terry Francona. I think that was his best year. Actually, I think that 2008 may have been his best year in Boston, even though they didn't make it to the World Series. But we'll say it's 2007 Terry Francona. So all right, so here we go. 1916 Babe Ruth against 1923 Babe Ruth. What's gonna happen here? Oh, I'm gonna get triple threes. Oh no! Oh no! And the dot says yes. So the Yankees Babe Ruth just smacked a home run opposite field, and that is gonna score 2 runs. Oh wow! And suddenly the Yankees are on top 4-3 thanks to a 2-run homer from Babe Ruth. Oh wow. Wow. Oh no. Oh man. Wow. All right. Well, we're going to leave Babe Ruth to face Roger Maris. See if he can get out of the inning. And we get a 1-2-3. He's semi-flash, no, so he's going to get him, but he'll still get him out, so he'll ground out to shortstop. Oh boy, but not before the Babe smacks a 2-run homer. And the New York Yankees are on top 4-3 as we head into the bottom of the 8th. Oh man, what a that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. All right. So the Yankees are going to go to Rich Gossage to start the bottom of the 9th. This is the 1978 version of Rich Gossage. So Lyle is going to go 1 1/3 innings. Let's see. He just gave up 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. And he's actually in line for the win now. As the Goose comes on, and Goose Gossage is going to face Nomar, Dewey, and Boggs here in the bottom of the 8th. All right, 3, 5, 6. Oh, and that is going to be a big strikeout. So 1 down for Dewey Evans. Oh, boy. Let's see. Tempted to bring in a... I'm going to let Dewey bat here, see if he can get something going. 4.55 flash. Oh yes. He does not have a good eye. So that's going to be a strikeout. So the Goose is throwing BBs here in the bottom of the eighth. Then I'll bring up Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs is 1 for 2 with a single, a strikeout, and a walk. See, 1-2-2. Workman, no. Champ. Oh, he is a champion. He's a semi-champion. So it's going to be a nubbed infield single. All right. So the Red Sox are in business. They got the tying run at first. And let's see. Pudge will step up. Oh boy, do we want to bring in a pinch hitter for Pudge? Pudge is 1 for 3, but with 2 strikeouts. Do we have a good lefty on the mound? Or in the bullpen? Alright, yeah, we're going to, unfortunately for all you diehard Red Sox fans, we're going to pinch hit with the 1975 MVP and Rookie of the Year, Fred Lynn. All right, so 1 on, 2 out. Pinch hitter on the mound, or pinch hitter at the plate. Rich Gossage looking to get out of the inning. We get a 1-3-4 gold catcher. No. Champion. He's a semi-champion. Yes, so it's going to be a bloop single into left field. All right, so we are going to have runners at first and second now. And 2 out for Tris Speaker. Tris Speaker, who is 0 for 4. Oh, boy. Let's see. Well, I think the Yankees, they're going to ask Mariano Rivera for a 4-out save. They'll thank Goose for his work, but we'll definitely have Mariano Rivera come on for a 2-out or a 4-out save, something he's been known to do throughout his career. So Gossage gives up 2 hits, no runs so far, no walks, 2 Ks. All right, so here we go. One of the best closers of all time, facing off against Tris Speaker. All right, so here we go. 1-4-4. Oh, he is a full flash. Oh, unless we get the dot. So the decider dot says yes, and the that means that the umpire is a lenient umpire. So Bernice Guerra says that did not catch the plate. So Tris Speaker is going to draw a 2-out walk, and now we have got the bases full of Red Sox with 2 out and Dustin Pedroia at the plate. So here we go. 2008, Mariano Rivera facing off against 2008, Dustin Pedroia. Oh, doctor. All right, here we go. Let's see. 4-4-5. Workman, no. And Pedroia is not patient, so he is just going to ground out to first. Gehrig is going to field it by himself and says, I got it. And that is a humongous out. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, man. All right, so we are going to head to the top of the ninth with the Yankees on top, 4-3. Let's see, and we're gonna have Koji Uehara come out for the Red Sox. So Ruth is going to go 2/3 of an inning. He gives up 1 run and 1 hit, 1 run, no walks, 1 strikeout. And all right, so Koji's going to come on. I'd like to say it was for a save situation, but he's just hoping to keep it a 1-run game. So here we go. Koji against Reggie Jackson. 4-4-5 Workman, no. Patient, he's semi-patient, but no. So that's going to be a ground out to first. All right, so one down, nobody on. Luke Gehrig comes on. Luke Gehrig is 1 for 3 with a single and a strikeout. Let's see, we got a 2-3-6. Oh, and Koji does have double control. All right, so he is going to get Gehrig to ground out to the mound, and then Yogi Berra is going to ground out to short. Okay, so quick work for Koji. He keeps it a 1-run game. And here we go. Bottom of the 9th. A 1-run game. And it's going to be Mariano Rivera facing off against David Ortiz to lead off the inning. Let's see. All right, so here we go. David Ortiz, he is 2 for 4 with 2 solo home runs and a strikeout and a line out. Let's see what the dice say. 3-5-6. Oh, hey, that's going to be a single to the opposite field. So Ortiz is going to lead off with a single, unfortunately, that is going to be all for him. We're going to bring on a pinch runner. We will bring on, well, actually, who are we going to bring on? Believe it or not, there's not actually a lot of good runners on the bench for the Red Sox. I guess we'll have Bobby Doerr pinch run for David Ortiz. He is a neutral runner. All right. So, runner on first. Nobody out. 1-run game. That'll bring up Ted Williams facing Mo Williams. All right. Yes, and David Ortiz will definitely get a standing ovation as he walks off the mound from being pinch run. All right, here we go. Can Teddy ball game win it right here? Oh boy. So it's going to be a ballpark unusual roll. Let's see. For a left-hander, Fenway Park is normal. So here we go. We'll roll on the ballpark qualities. Ted Williams, 5'6". A big ballpark. Let's see. Otherwise, a slugger or a home run. King wallops a home run. He is a full slugger. There we go. So Ted Williams has just hit a walk-off home run against Mariano Williams, and the Red Sox win the game 5-4. Oh, there we go. That's awesome. That's awesome. I kind of wish that that David Ortiz had been able to get the walk-off run, but it's it's kind of fitting, I guess, that he was able to get that leadoff single and then get the standing ovation as he got substituted for as a pinch runner, and then of course the greatest hitter of all time, Ted Williams, getting the walk-off home run. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This actually went a little bit longer than I was anticipating, but it turned out to be such a fantastic, fun game. If you like these cards here, this is part of the all-time franchise great set for History Maker Baseballs. You can head on over to the PLAAY.com page, and these are available to purchase right now. The next set is going to be available sometime next year, all the expansion teams, but you can see all the teams that are available right now to purchase. And they are a fantastic set. The cards, they're in full color. They are double-sided. The back of the card has some trivia about the players, so they're a really great addition to your tabletop game. And so there we go. All right. Guys, I'm going to sign off, but thank you again for everybody who is watching, for tuning in. This was a special edition of the Monday Night Double Play, just because I'm not going to have it tomorrow because it's my birthday. So this was a great send-off and a tribute to David Ortiz. So there we go. Until next time, guys, the news will be on Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. and I'm going to be doing that live, so be sure to tune in for that. So let's see here. A question on the History Maker Golf pre-order. Yes, the pre-order for History Maker Golf, it's going to start around the first week of January, and it's only going to run for a few days. Be sure to tune in for more information on that, and make sure that you're subscribed to the PLAAY.com newsletter for all the specifics on that. But sometime right after New Year's, there's going to be about a 4 or 5 day period where you can pre-order History Maker Golf. It's very close to being out. We're going to try to get a few pre-plays of that game in December, hopefully before Christmas, so you guys can see what that's all about. We're very excited to showcase that for you. But yeah, the pre-order for History Maker Golf should be very early, the first week of January. So, all right. Thank you for that question. And otherwise, if there's no other questions, I'm going to sign off and see if I can watch the Patriots beat the Seahawks tonight, and we'll sign off here. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.